Hello there.
the dark screen.
Welcome along.
Ominous here.
Yeah. Jess Kelly, good morning to you.
Hi, how's things?
Things have been okay up to this point, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
The machine is configuring itself here and I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm so happy that it's doing that because I came in 2 hours early to make sure that all this stuff happened before we came on air.
Yeah, no, that was good. You did really well because otherwise the slot would not happen now, and hopefully it updates itself in the final 4% very shortly. Our audience, when you were in here a month ago, they've been in touch every single day since then, saying, when are you going to make this slot happen? So this is the fruition of the last month of work.
Yes, it's been a long time coming.
What's happening?
For those who didn't know, we have the PSVR 2, so that's the PlayStation Virtual Reality headset, the second iteration of it that came out a while ago. We have a PlayStation 5 and we have a lovely Microsoft Surface Hub here. And I've been calling this Operation Make Adrian Puke.
Yeah, he looks nervous already.
It's not about a gaming slot, it's not about experiencing VR. So first things first, while that's happening, I need to give you this.
Okay. This feels like
case...
we've suddenly got into like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or something.
No, this isn't a prize. This is in case you puke, so you don't.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I thought. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
If I kayak for far enough.
Was that genuinely a puke bag?
It's all I could find.
Wow.
So if you want to puke,
that's good improvisation there. I like that.
Thanks
very
very
good
much.
TV.
I'm a solution.
You get a lot of these things. Are you a bubble person?
A bubble person?
You get a lot of these things in the...
Bubble wrap.
Oh, bubble wraps, yeah. I like, the big fat ones when there's like an iPhone in a box and it's very exciting.
Sort of scrunch them up.
This is going to be a shit show like the toy show. Except it's adults, not children we're dealing with here.
Have you a password to put into this that we need to not have you on screen for?
The first curse.
No, we're all good. Don't worry.
Okay,
this is part of my preparation.
Very good.
But
This has all been looked after.
Yeah.
Keep that close at hand. Thank you, Jess.
So please bear with us, and if you want to send any words of encouragement or piss taking, please do, because there's going to be a bit involved here. So
just a reminder to the audience as well that we ran a league recently, Virgin Media Games Room, and I finished top of that league. So
you're holding those wrong, so that doesn't really echo with that sentiment. That's right.
For people listening, not watching, so Adrian's got a couple of handheld handsets, and he's about to put on a headset, and we're going to try a bit of virtual reality kayaking. Is that what we're doing, Jess?
This is what we're doing. So it's a game called Kayak Mirage VR. This is my favourite game out of all of the ones that I've tested for the PSVR 2. So if I could get you to take out your in-ear and pop this on.
This is where it gets interesting.
Yeah, so I'm going to just make the
We're going into flightless mode now.
Yeah. I mean, was this under stewardship before?
Oh, I can actually see the room. How cool is that? So should I put these things in?
Yeah, put them in, and then I'm just going to come closer to you for a second.
Make sure you're holding your controller. This is new that you can actually see what's going on in the room.
Just hang on 1 second.
I'm going to try and explain. I'm going to try and commentate on this as best I can, but Adrian Jess is currently putting the VR headset on Adrian's head. So now he is in a different world. He's in a different universe. He's not able to probably hear. Are you able to hear us, Adrian?
No, I can hear you all right.
Hear us all right, no problem.
Wait, no, hang on. Wait, let's just...
Even though it's real, it's like I'm looking at things now through a camera.
Yeah, so we can see on the big screen what Adrian can see in his little universe.
Yeah.
And that hand through there.
So is Adrian in the metaverse now, or what universe is he in?
No, so this is the PlayStation world. This is essentially augmented reality, because what you can see on the screen and what Adrian can see is he can see kind of his own surroundings, as well as the they're just saying about motion.
Safety warnings are coming up on screen here, which is going to fill Adrian full of confidence.
Check your play area settings.
Yeah.
My laptop is getting.
Should he be standing up or is sitting down all right here? Or?
You can do either or.
Are we safe, Jess?
So will you look all around you?
Oh, wow.
And look up and down. And for those, again, who aren't watching, you're listening, it's kind of like in Batman when Bruce Wayne looks around, he's got the Batman suit on, and you've got that sonar vision.
It's a series of blue triangles that morph into boxes.
Look up to the ceiling as well.
That are 3D, that capture every single element of what's around. Should I do 360 or?
Yeah, if you can do 360, because it needs to make sure that you are in a safe space. Okay,
room scanning,
good to go.
Complete.
And we are good to go.
Now I'm seeing a series of...
Have you ever kayaked in real life, Adrian?
I have, yeah, I did. I've done a kayaking course, actually, Shane, yeah.
Experience, okay.
Yeah,
should we be pouring water on Adrian to make it feel real? Is my question.
Oh!
Okay, so here we are.
We have landed.
Okay, so can you press X on your controller?
I'm in a kayak.
Let me just see.
What we see on screen is
see.
It seems to be a large swimming pool. We've got Adrian's in a kayak. There's a beach ball. There's also a little floating flamingo, I want to say.
It's like the swimming pool at Trinity College, except for about 10 times bigger.
It's a pretty nice room, actually, that Adrian is currently in.
What's X, Jess? Is that this one?
No. So it's this one here. So hang on, watch.
There's a bit of light shopping centre music in the background here as well.
There we go.
Which is fascinating. We've got a clock on the wall, I think, to inform Adrian.
Nothing's happening at that.
When he has to go home.
If you look all around you.
That is very cool. The kayak. Hello.
Yeah, you're in a kayak. Yeah.
there's the changing area. Very good.
Currently looking around his room.
No diving. Fair enough. So the X, I still haven't.
Can you look down at your hands?
Well, no, I can't see them. I can. Sorry, I can't.
No, your virtual hands. Okay, hang on.
I'm going to take out my phone and film this as well because this is too good not to film.
Hang on there now. Hang on.
There's a nice little sort of lift music there in the background.
Yeah.
So hang on now.
Are you good in the water, Adrian?
I'd be okay. I have done triathlons.
Swim for a mile. We did.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is, Adrian, if you can look on the screen where it says the Antarctica.
So we've got Papagayo in Costa Rica, Bionia in Norway.
Oh, sorry, in the middle there, I can, yeah.
Sierra Cove in Antarctica. That's where we're going.
Yeah, we're going to go to the Antarctica.
Oh, this is going to be very scenic.
Okay, and we're going to go do a free roam, and we'll do it at sunset.
Oh, why not?
Oh, icebergs and all.
Now, so again, I have to stand my.
So now I'm just seeing two red. Oh, now we have. Oh, hey.
Oh, we're in a lovely part of Antarctica here. Sierra Cove looks like a gorgeous place.
Paddle.
Now, so what you do is move your handies as if you are.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is too good.
How cool is this?
The evening sun glistening off the icebergs.
That is absolutely beautiful.
So look all around you, look up, look down.
I will be here for the day. You can sort of go about your business as...
What I want you to do, though, is can you crash into one of the icebergs? Because I want
Well, I was trying to avoid them, Jess, but thanks for...
Look, this is a demonstration.
Oh, good man, Adrian. Get a bit of right hand motion.
Oh, there's a little bit of... You feel a little
You can feel the haptic. So the brilliant thing about this controller, the two controllers, is that when you bash into something, you get that sensation. Or if you, like if something zooms past your head or something like that, you can feel the sensations. And because you've got the in-ear headphones, you really are immersed into a different world.
Do you know what you can feel? Oh, there's penguins. Do you know what you can feel, right? Now, this is slightly bizarre, but it is obviously an immersive experience.
Yeah.
You can sort of feel... You almost feel as if your body feels as if you're knocking into these things.
It's weird, isn't it? It completely transforms you. And, you know, there are some games that are better than others when it comes to the smooth sensation. There's Gran Turismo 7, which I've been playing a little bit, which is a racing game.
Oh, very cool.
But it makes me feel very, very ill. And I think it's because things zoom by in your peripheral vision.
Of course.
I've hit the iceberg with the paddle. Yeah. Very good.
But what you can do as well is, say if you got like stranded a little bit, you can use the paddle to push you away from the side. So say, for example, if you're in the pool and stuff.
This is like kayaking out of Milford Sound.
This is fantastic. I'm guessing you can't climb up on one of the icebergs, Jess.
Well, we can give it a go.
Yeah.
What am I looking to do, Shane?
Can you get up on one of them icebergs?
There's a bird.
I don't know if that's possible, or if maybe
I've
you're
got an itchy eye. I don't know how that falls into the... whole situation here.
I'd say that's not
I'm going out through this thing here. Can you see that?
Yeah,
loop?
we can see everything that you can see.
I presume this is the thing that everybody does. They're like, oh, an opening.
In through the loop, yeah. Yeah.
So the thing about this game is you can do this to relax and to unwind. This is one of the more experiential type games.
Oh, I'm having that.
I thought you were going to miss the goal there. You're a Westmeath man, so you might have missed it.
Oh, Orca whale. Hello.
Is that a killer whale?
How cool is that?
Is he in danger? Is that the safety message? Is that why there was a safety message? This is... And penguins too, Adrian. I know you like them.
There's a deserted boat over there.
You like the penguins.
How many people? Do you think 10 out of 10 people who come out there and see the deserted boat?
Get over to that whale, Adrian.
I actually have to.
Can you? Will the whale come back? This is mad.
This is so cool.
It's the most fun I've had.
It's actually quite
all week.
Tiring in the arms, Jess.
It is, yeah, and that's the thing that people don't fully understand is that although it's a virtual experience, there's an element of physicality to it. You are engaging, as we spoke about the last time I was here. You know, you guys were asking if there are any more sport games, and that there are more coming down the track. But you just need to be aware of your surroundings. Now, as you can see, as Adrian is looking around this room, the OTB studio, you can see on the screen here what he's actually seeing in the virtual world. And he can look all around, he can change direction, he can move. So you have this option of the free roam, as it's called, or you can get into races.
Is there
the races are
I'd do a race if there's one going.
Will we do a race?
Yeah, I'd take on a race.
Might as well. That sky, by the way, looks very real.
It's incredible.
To be honest, like, it all looks... The water is a slight bit sort of samey over there.
Well, if you lean over your chair and look down, so lean over and look down in the water.
Jeez,
So there are other experiences. So we chose this one just because it's the one that I've used the most. But there are other experiences where the water is so incredibly clear.
How are your hands tired now?
Just up here, Shane, up around this area.
Yeah, the bicep area.
Biceps, that's what you call them, yeah.
That's where the bicep should be, is it?
That's it, where they should be, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Very cool. I must say, I can definitely see the attraction of, Can you choose actual locations to kayak around?
No, at the moment there are set locations, so you get to choose these ones, and then as I said, there's the racing option. But the cool thing is with the racing, so say if we had one here for Shane as well, you and Shane could have a kayak race and you'd be able to see him in front of you.
We know what way that'll go.
Beat each other.
I mean, come on.
Well, I'm liking that. So I do a bit of Zwifting at home, and one of the big attractions of it is that
What's
you can...
Zwifting?
What's Zwifting?
Zwifting is the casting experience. So you cast... So I choose a route, let's say I go to New York, and there's like 50 other real people who are also going to have a cycle around New York.
Okay.
And so I go around I could cycle around the High Line, I can cycle around Central Park, so it's all real.
Right,
now
right.
It's because it's not VR, it doesn't look as real as this, of course.
Yeah.
But that would be quite cool if I could say, okay, I'd like to kayak down the Shannon in Athlone, for example.
I've seen people do the VR standing on the ledge of a high building and getting nauseous, but I've also seen Ronnie O'Sullivan play VR snooker, where he literally goes to lean on the table to take a shot and completely falls over. Brilliant.
Can I just ask, so does the nauseousness, because I'm not feeling in the slightest bit nauseous right now, does that kick in when you take the headset off?
When you take it off now, because I was playing with it in our boss's office a little while ago, and my tummy feels a little bit queasy now.
Okay.
I also think there's a...
oh, you're getting faster, Adrian.
I can definitely...
showing off now.
Oh, wow.
So I've given you the easy mode here, but if we'd gone to nighttime or a stormy scene, you would get the sensation of, the turbulence or the bobbing around the place, which is a bit disconcerting.
Oh, we should have given him the...
This is going to make a great podcast.
I just want someone to gif it. Can we gif Adrian looking like this? Because as cool as the game is, you don't.
I can only
imagine
what an idiot I look like.
You do look pretty idiotic at the best times. But
what's the alternative? You know what I mean?
Well, this is it. Do you want to try and do a race?
I'd take on a race, yeah, and we'll wrap it up then. We'll put people out of their misery.
Okay.
It's very cool.
No, it's brilliant. It's brilliant, Adrian.
So just give us that for a second.
Let's keep this going. Yeah, for anyone listening now, I would urge you to get the YouTube video of this. Off the ball on YouTube. Give us a subscribe.
As good as the podcast
smash that like
it's
button.
not really the full immersive experience, Shane.
No.
Okay.
Can I just the expression "open the kimono" seems to have been used an awful lot this week.
It has.
But I'll just open the kimono a little bit, if you don't mind. We were about to do this slot, and our brilliant producer Colm came in and said, "Listen, I said I had to take out my earpiece so I wouldn't be able to hear him because I've got to put these earpieces in." And he said, "That's no problem. I'll just type into you."
Can you just put this in your hand again and hit on start?
Jess is just choosing a place called Coralicious,
which is
sounds
so you see
fantastic.
So you're going to press the button on the back, but you have to look at the screen and look at where it says start.
Click on
because
start.
The thing with this is that it uses your eye tracking calibration. So you see down.
Does he just blink? Does he blink then to press enter, or what happens?
In some cases you can do that, and then in other cases you're using the physical controllers. But it's all about your eyes. So part of the setup that I was doing before we came on air, because it had never been
3, 2, 1.
in the Newstalk office before,
Yeah.
is ensuring that
the
eye tracking was enabled and stuff like that.
Go on, Adrian, you buy you.
You're going. Let's go through the thing.
I got the wrong way. Get over here.
2-second penalty for hitting the pole there.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Damn it.
So don't hit the poles if you can. You're heading through chicane number 2 here. And we're going to hit a pole again. Oh, you avoided the poles. Well done, Adrian.
Where am I going?
22 seconds gone here. We've got to look for number 3.
Where's the next one?
Where's gate number 3?
I got to crash into the beach.
You're heading for the beach, lad.
Whoa!
That's not
Ouch!
He's hit the table.
Oh, come on. I've run aground.
Things are going pretty quickly here.
Where is it?
Folks, I don't know what's going on here.
Give me any guidance here.
Adrian's lost the plot. He looks like he's a boxer now. He's literally smacking the table.
I'm like trying to... There we go. That's
44 seconds gone.
Where is the next?
Trying to turn around here.
Just go straight ahead.
Is it over there?
Yeah.
This desk is really not helping me.
No,
just go straight ahead. That's good advice. The backpedaling, I must say, is not a...
I just think it's your technique, though, pal.
No, is that me over? Oh, that's me over there.
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, let's get gate number 3.
We're back on track.
We don't know how many.
Wow, look at that down there. Look at the coral reef.
That's the water I was talking about. That's very clear.
Very cool.
A terrible athlete here in the middle of a race talking about the reef.
Looking at the coral reef, I know.
Which is not advisable if you're a sports person to be admiring the scenery around you. Looking for gate number 3.
Oh, look,
here.
Look, you missed. There's 54 metres, 47 metres ahead. Go.
You're closing down. You've got 40
That's
metres.
that white thing down there.
I think everyone else has finished the race at this point.
Yeah. Adrian, you're going to fall out of the kayak there, but let's not do that.
I see the arrows now. That's a bit... Oh, there's a fish.
Yeah, there's a fish.
Looks like a rainbow fish. Hello.
There's a penguin. Number 3 coming up here. You got to make sure you don't hit the pole. We don't want a 2-second penalty here, Adrian. Good man. Well done.
Don't hit the rocks. Get on the rocks.
Off a cliff
that
here.
did feel as if I hit them like.
Yeah, that's
Push
amazing.
away. Use your oar to push away.
Off this thing?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Isn't it cool?
Yeah, I didn't know I could do that. Now I'm going out to sea, apparently.
For anyone listening, I would urge you just to not listen and just watch this. This is quite amazing. Adrian in a
This is like going
feat of
around Bull
endurance
Island
and sport.
Ireland's Eye.
It's quite incredible. This is coming around the bend
here.
Here
we go.
We've got a left-hand turn here for Adrian.
Owen Reinish, you haven't got a patch on me, buddy.
He's staying well away from the cliffs. He's about 16 metres away from the
take anything out of the way there.
Fourth gate. This is going to be carnage here. Can he avoid the poles here and avoid a 2-second penalty? He has done so, but has he avoided the cliffs? No. He's going to have to push off again. We've got 2 minutes and 19 seconds on the clock. I don't know when this ends, but I'm going to keep commentating like it's exciting.
We're
going to take a right-hand turn
at some point.
Adrian, good man.
This is so cool.
How do you feel right now?
I feel as if, am I hitting something there?
Yeah, my cable.
You need left hand turn, make this chicane.
Oh, look at that for a move.
Oh, yeah, it's not a chicane, but it's a gate. But sure, look. Wow, we avoided the penalty.
I just punched myself straight in the face.
Somehow the penalty has been avoided here.
It feels as if either my muscles
finish line is inside Adrian, 40 metres away.
Enough ground, is this the finish line? Okay,
finish line.
Let's go.
Can you get there in under 3 minutes? Can you do it in under 3 minutes? I don't know how far away that is.
It was that first left turn that
you're nearly there. You're almost there. Under 3 minutes will be a great score here. 2:55.73. Well done. Six gates, it turns out. No medal, it says at the top.
Bullshit.
Which is
that's not realistic.
Okay, well there you go.
Let's say that is very, very cool. Look at the coral reef.
Can we just take a moment to acknowledge people who don't understand the attractiveness of esports?
Oh yeah.
And the competitive edge and the commentary and how it's a thing.
Big time.
We just saw it there.
I'm excited by that.
Well, I have to say, right,
go on.
I've never done this before, but
hit the gate there.
It's so much fun, and I could easily see how, doing a race, for example.
Yeah.
That would be a brilliant way to, and like you were saying, you're probably trying to put yourself in a position where you don't have all this paraphernalia around you, and you've got a bit of room to do it, and it could actually be a brilliant workout.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. And as more games come on, we're going to see more and more of that. But I just think, for the moment, people just need to get acclimatized to it. Like, I'm interested to see how you're going to feel now when you take this off.
It's like in a far more advanced VR Nintendo Wii.
I'm really not sure where I am.
Okay.
This is going to be interesting now. See how sick Adrian feels. Maybe he'll be okay.
There's your envelope.
Do you know what that feels like?
What?
You know when you go into the pub?
I do.
And then in the middle of the day, and then you leave.
Oh, yeah.
And it's suddenly darkness outside.
Yeah.
After a number of hours.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Disorientating,
Very
right?
disorientating.
Yeah.
I actually, it's hard to believe I'm in a studio now, honestly.
Yeah. No, it's the overall disorientation, I think. And like, as you can see, the headset's down on the desk now, but you can still see the detail.
Yeah.
So everything that you were experiencing there, we were able to see and we were able to laugh at. And but I do think it's an incredible piece of technology. It is 600 quid, and you do need the PS5.
Yeah.
But I think on a fun factor level, it is great. There are also Star Wars games that are brilliant.
Bit of space, be class.
Well, I think that should be the next one that we'll do for you. Maybe in a few weeks' time we'll bring that in and you can have a go.
Make my dreams reality of going to space.
No problem. We can
That'd
make that
be unbelievable.
That was brilliant, Jess.
There you are.
Thanks, man. I really enjoyed that.
It actually worked. I've never been so nervous doing something. But
could have gone.
Yeah. It's great.
We didn't even need this. I mean, I don't want to be talking about the past tense because who really knows? But I have to say that was great. Like, it's what were we doing that for? Like 5 or 6 minutes, maybe.
It was longer than that.
Was it
longer? Yeah.
15 minutes.
Was it that long?
Yeah.
The headset I can definitely see after a little while, like it's kind of sweaty and it gets a bit itchy.
And I find it hurts like the bridge of my nose, and then it also because I wear glasses, I find that it does take me a little while just to get used to the headset and then taking it off again. That type of thing.
That's fascinating that you only thought it was 5 or 6 minutes. I know time is a construct of human perception. This is like Interstellar, where time's maybe slowed down for you within that universe.
Like it took you 3 minutes to do the race.
It did actually, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And so then we had a few minutes in the pool, and then so the time does go by very quickly. What's great about this is as well, you can put the Netflix app on, you can access Netflix and stuff like that and have like a private home virtual cinema experience. So you can watch your content in what's a virtual cinema. Amazing. So there's loads of uses for it. I really like it. I just think I'm excited to see what other titles come down the track and then how different people feel once they're in the VR world.
I'd love someday if I'm abroad for a Monaghan match, big Monaghan match that I miss, and I can just stick on a headset and sit, pick my seat in Croke Park.
Watch something else rather than the match.
No, I'd watch the match, of course. I've been looking around me. Amazing.
Jess Kelly, thanks a million for coming in.
Thank you.
People want more of this stuff, which of course they do.
Yes, we are actually talking about gaming on this week's Tech Talk, so you can find the podcast now, wherever you get your podcasts, or tune in to Newstalk tomorrow at 5.
Brilliant. And you'll come into us again down the track and we'll do this all over again with Shane and we can laugh at it. You just promise me that is the only thing I ask.
We're going to laugh at every member of Team OTB over the next year. That's my goal.
People coming in now.
We should do a puke Olympics. See who's the first one to get sick.
Well, I have to read something off the laptop now. So,
okay, go. Where's your envelope?
Long away.